Okay, I'm going to show some sparring tactics. First I'm going to do is we're going to get in the fighting stance. First move is we're going to block up, reverse punch to the ribs. This is a technique we have in the kenpo system. We do it as a self-defense technique. We usually start from like a neutral position, then we step in or step back on it. Well, this time we're in the fighting stance, so we can just block that punch, punch them right in their ribs. So now that's a defensive way of using that. To block their punch and then reverse punch to the ribs. You can also use that with a lunge in and just throw the block before they even do anything. Just throw it up, drawing their hand up, and then reverse punch to their ribs. So from here, draw it up, reverse punch. So now in the bag, I can even have my hand down. So when you have your hand down, then they want to hit you in the head. Now you might be able to draw them out to hit you and got that technique to work. Or you can bounce like this, get yourself in motion already, and then you lunge out and you can get them quicker because you're already in motion. They can't detect your movement as quickly as if you're standing still and didn't do the move. So from here, block up, strike. Hand down here, try from there, lunge, block it up, and strike. As I said, lunge with the block, strike. Now we're going to do a hammer fist at the end of that. So from here, block it up, punch, drop the hand on top of the head. In point fighting, this is a great strike. So you'll usually have 5 judges, 4 in each corner, or 1 in each corner, and then 1 in the middle. And then they all have to have the majority of the point call. So now when you do this, top of the head, it can be seen all around the board. Block, strike to the top of the head. So from here, block it up, punch, drop down. To the other side, 1, 2. Other side over here. And see how I went past the bag? So you can come in, you hit your opponent quick, and you can move out. You don't want to stay there in sparring, especially when you're doing point fighting. Here, 1, 2, you want to get past there so they can't hit you in case they didn't call that point for you. Alright, next move we're going to do is like a reverse punch, then a back fist. So we can come in here, 1, and then 2. Now what you can do, most commonly, is back fist reverse punch. Most people see that front hand or a jab and a cross. So this time we're going to throw the back hand in the front hand. So 1 and 2. Reverse punch, then the back fist. This is from the stable position. 1, 2. We can bounce around. 1, 2. That works at times, but this I notice to work well is the blitz. It's step 1, step 2. So it's 1, 2. 1, 2. Now the side, step 1, then 2. So we're here, 1, 2, real quick. On the side. That's a good start. I like to add 3 to that. When I do my combos, I like to do 3 on the most part. When I do the blitz. So from here, we're going to go 1, 2, throw the ridge hand in there. So step 1, 2, then a ridge hand 3. Other side, 1, 2, ridge hand 3. So in the bag, and come in, 1, 2, 3. Again, coming up high, you see that all over the board. Get into it. Get all bouncy and excited with that. Get that momentum in there. Get excited. The more excited you are with your points, the more likely you get the calls too. If you just sit here and go, they might not see it. Another guy be like, ah! And then he might call another guy. So the most enthusiastic of the strikers usually gets calls too. That and clean striking. So you combine it, clean striking with enthusiasm, you could draw points in the points fighting. Another thing we're going to do, this is one of my favorites, is bring the leg up like that, lunge, and then you could do the back fist, the ridge hand. And this even could come to pushing down ridge hand too. It doesn't have to be a back fist. You can go like this, 1, 2, lunge, push down, boom. Other side, lift the leg up, lunge forward, back fist, the ridge hand. That could be followed with the reverse punch also. So from here, ridge hand, push, ridge hand. So from here, when I lunge, I get my hand up. Because what I'm doing is I get my hands up, I got a protection. Wall protection. There's not much you can hit when I do that. So from here, reverse punch, ridge hand. So there's a few of the moves that I like to use. Another move I like to use would be the swipe down by itself, ridge hand. So I could lean with it like this. Boom. What I'm going to do is shift our weight to that front leg with that shoulder going forward. Swipe it down, turn ridge hand. So I'm here, shift, boom. Lean, swipe down, one. That's good if someone's bringing their leg up, you hit that leg right back down, ridge hand on the head. If they're throwing a punch, swipe that down, ridge hand on the head. You want to swipe it towards the elbow though. Don't smack at the hand because it could roll around and still get you. Right at the elbow, disrupts their balance. From here, swipe, ridge hand. You can even stabilize, 1, 2. You can move around and get past them. Now another good one is a back fist. Lean to that back fist, to the ridge hand, back fist reverse punch. Those both work. Same lean you did with the swipe down. So we're here, lean, back fist, step through reverse punch. So we're here, or ridge hand. So bounce around, you kind of lean, boom, and get in there. You're throwing your body into it and getting past. You're not leaning your face into your opponent. Lean, and you're moving away. I'm not going straight in. I'm moving my head to the side. There's a few of our tactics. Thank you.